Fine, so brother. Namini the Environmental Protection Agency Chief Executive. Any enkomo. Professor Ama Browne Klutse. Many no any enkomo. Prof. Ochemenka. Good morning. Pachompom to say.
Good morning, Nida. Yamina tomorrow. Yahoye.
Yeah, that's a son of pay waji. So now, first of all, my yemo abaso the Environmental Protection Agency. Oba ye ejuma we new team ne. We are so much grateful and then we celebrate you for that.
That's it.
Now, Anope, we are so much worried about what is happening. Becoming the chief executive for EPA so far, what have you learned about Galamsey and Tokoya Yenina Ye Queen?
Yo, Medase, and Pemintia, who a safe in our free. Michelle Juma said, but was maybe in 2 months. Kaka. I'm a best Juma to Galamsey situation or but no bed when I'm appreciate no more.
Okay.
Who went there? On yet a farm, another Juma, EPM could take to Mwaye. On yet a Juma, Forestry Commission could take to my no single institutional. What to Waye, Galamsey, after me, Juma. Whether it's forest, now water, or in land, but illegally. People could be into me, another institution could be into me. So they and together should be a collective effort. It's the EPA together with Forestry Commission, together with Minerals Commission, and the security agency need to all work together to deal with this situation. I would say that we are at a war.
We are at a war.
I said it on TV. Yes, I said it on TV last week that this Galamsey situation started as an environmental problem. Now, can you tell you, EP and Yen has been no idea. But the Chico when Sana chemicals and what who good in I don't know. It has serious impact when your health. It's also a public health problem. This issues are Iran war commentary, a kind of war, Forestry Commission. Mining in the forest area, Forestry Commission too, go reforestation because their men are not as armed as. What do you mean?
Yes, but say, please go ahead.
Okay, good. And the Forestry Commission, they go around to protect the forest. EPA go around to help them protect the environment, of which the forest is a part, the water bodies is a part. And they walk around now. We normally will meet armed men in this illegal activities in the forest. We are not armed, or even if we go with the police or the military men, our capacity on do miners, illegal miners or forest no capacity. They are fully armed. Until every now and then, we either have to run for our lives or some men get killed. So, if you have seen in the news, Forestry Commission, Rapid Response Team, walk out, no, they had to run after their lives, and some are actually struggling to survive because armed illegal mining are attacking. There are so many stories that are out yet from the Forestry Commission. I'm sure there. Very soon we'll get to hear some. Some go and don't come back. They get killed.
Some of the forest guards go in there and they don't return home.
They get killed.
They get killed.
Yes, in the forest. So I'm sure very soon this news will come out from the Forestry Commission themselves. It's a situation, even when it has become a national security issue. Therefore, Osino in the eastern region part.
Yes.
Osino, one mine was forest, one mine Abba, land the door. Now they are mining inside the community. They are mining inside the community. Say, there were crash, say Akasa. You can never know when these illegal miners will dump on us in Accra and start mining in our homes, in our surroundings, in Accra. This is an national security issue. We need to see it as a war. I see that the new IDP has declared this Galamsey as a war. That is how we have to see it, and how they approach the situation same. And say we are at a war, and we need all hands on board to deal with the situation.
Now, Prof, I mean, talking about we being at war, no, upon your team's assessment and your very own assessment, what is the level of degradation in terms of our environment?
Yeah, thank you. The level of degradation, I cannot put figures to it, but it's widespread. It is deep. The monitoring we have done so far on our land itself, people mine and they don't reclaim the land. They leave the whole like that, and then they move to other areas in search of gold. Some can call it prospecting, but these are small-scale miners. They dig here. They don't have the technology to check if the gold is here or not there. They dig here. When they don't find, or even if they find, they finish and they move to another place without covering the hole. In the Ashanti region, Eastern region, Western region, Central region, Ahafo region, in the Northern region, virtually every region, apart from water and energy, virtually every region has the land degraded and bad. Then that is land. Then talk about water. Our water bodies are virtually gone. All the water bodies are gone except for the water lake. All of them are gone, polluted completely, and it requires rehabilitation. How we are going to do it is huge financial implications on us. And these water bodies are polluted. Ghana Water Company struggles to treat them for our use. So this is a situation we need to deal with. Look, our water bodies, they are polluted by illegal mining activities. Originally, our water bodies were drying up because of climate change, because of our own other activities of putting rubbish into the water bodies. Now, we are having just a few that are left also getting polluted with Galamsey, the chemicals that are used in washing the boats and all of those things. So, we are at a war, whichever way you look at it, either on the land, the water, in the forest, with the people who are supposed to regulate these mining activities, people are after our lives. So, whichever way we look at it, we are at a war as a country. Let's do that mining activity.
Now, what will be the way forward? I mean, you are now leading the EPA, and so what solutions and what table no say? I mean, in developing some strategies, it will help the fight against this, because you already mentioned, sir, those of you who are making sure, people are after your lives.
Yeah, thank you. At the beginning of this whole conversation, when I took office, now my approach was multifaceted. Like, we tackled this from many angles.
Okay.
One, we need the community to help us in this. They have to cooperate. Two, we need the chiefs and the elders in the area who give access to the land in their area to also do due diligence before they assassinate whatever. Three, we need the regulatory institutions strengthened, empowered to go out there and do the monitoring and the arrest thereof. We need the security agencies, all of them, national security, police, military, all of them to be on board. Now, I will approach this, as I always say, in a more radical way. Let's arrest some people, let them face the law without mercy. Others will look at it as a deterrent and not to do same. we normally would do. We also know there are politicians that are behind this. There are, should I say, rich men or more successful people who are also behind it. We need to do this together.
You are very much aware of what you are saying. That there are some politicians, some businessmen, and some successful people within the same society who are behind those things.
So the reason I'm saying this is that, of course, we have heard we are using some eastern region. So this is the western region.
Yes.
MP who has been involved in the mining. The previous administration, we had ministers, regional minister of Western region who was involved, and we had it in the news. And there are politicians who are involved. I may not have the complete data, but these are things we know, like a conversation that has gone on in the country, so we know. Then I talk about rich people or successful people who are behind, because the Galamsey or the illegal mining, any type of mining of the gold is not cheap. So ordinary community member cannot afford to start mining the gold.
Okay.
One excavator alone is huge amount of money to purchase or to acquire. So there's definitely some resource persons behind the illegal mining activities, or even if it is legal, small-scale mining activity. We are not going into the large-scale mining activity because they are legally allowed to mine. And they follow the rules of the environment in the mining. The EPA, it's easy for EPA to regulate their activities because they are coordinated, they are formalized. But the small-scale mining, we don't have control over them.
Okay.
They are not permitted. They pay. You see, the large-scale mining companies, they pay bonds that commit them to putting the environment, the land back to its original state when they have finished mining. If they don't do that, we use the money that they pay to reclaim the land. So for those ones, they are committed and we are able to regulate them. The small-scale mining pay no bond. They don't. Some have permits. Most of them do not have permits. It's difficult to regulate them. We started having conversations with them. Last week or two, I met with the small-scale mining association, and slowly we are talking through. Everybody must be on board. I charge them that those who are legally mining, legally mining and reclaiming their land and their own moral rights and conscience, should help us, should help the government fight this illegal activity, because all of them are put in the same bracket. Some are doing it right, some are doing it sustainably, and others will have to learn from the good practices or best practices of some of these small-scale mining associations.
Very well. Prof, we wish you well and we wish you all the best in this fight. And then we can also promise we'll join you in your advocacy and then in this whole fight. We are grateful that you could speak to us this morning.
Thank you.
Very well. I'm grateful. And that is Professor Nana Ama Browne Klutse speaking to us, Chief Executive, Navrimpong, EPA boss.
Yes.
And Yeneno Edin Komono.